Chill. We go 0 to 100 real quick.
Today on 2K TV postseason, the Road to the Finals tournament we've all been waiting for is this weekend, and we have all the latest updates. We hear from 2 of the qualified team owners, and of course, give you a chance at BC and 2K TV and.
Shout out to the I ain't holding down the set. All up in my phone looking at pictures from the other night. She gonna be upset.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. The action tonight out in New York as the Knicks play against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Well, for Minnesota, they've been on a tremendous run, and we're deep enough into the season now to know that it's no mirage. These guys definitely for real. Guys, let's dig into some of the players who might be, less known to the viewers and talk about some of the more underrated players in the league. Who would be your picks? Underrated guys. Kenny?
I like Paul Millsap. I think he's underrated. I think his value to the team. There's a bunch of guys on that Atlanta team that's underrated. Teague and Millsap. Markieff Morris up in Phoenix, man. A lot of people, because the Suns aren't in the playoffs.
Paul Millsap's not.
It's time for some hoops at the home of the New York Knicks. We're bringing it to you live on 2K Sports. Glad to have you with us for more NBA action. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. It's out on the road tomorrow as the Knicks wrap up this home stretch. They've put it all together over the course of their last 7 games. They've only had 1 loss over that span.
Well, I think for New York, for me, they've taken the league by storm this season. I felt like they were maybe a year ahead of schedule in terms of being an elite group. But you look at them right now, and here they are.
And it's no fluke. I mean, they've earned that elite label with one astonishing performance after another.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the court for Minnesota. Wiggins outside at the 3 with Anthony Towns at the 4. Levine is out there with Shabazz Muhammad. And it's Pekovic in at the center, locking down the middle. Here's Porzingis. 9-point game his last outing. 5 to shoot. Goes up the baseline. Not enough on that one as it misses. So it's Minnesota now. They want to... 9-point game his last outing. 5 to shoot. Keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And then in that game, guys, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
But I knew he was going to cut.
Muhammad, the pass to Pekovic. Here's Levine, covered by Anthony. Muhammad, no luck.
That's the 3rd straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket.
That is good.
Good pass.
For Minnesota, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Towns kicks to Muhammad. Wiggins outside. Inside. Here's Pekovic. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
The first bucket for this offense. 1 of 4 to start the game.
Anthony on the wing. Down low. It's deflected. Here's Levine. He's covered by Dennis. Levine kicks to Muhammad. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of the game.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
Those are good numbers for any team. They can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
Now here's Anthony. His last outing, he had 8 points. Mozgov's shot is off.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Levine kicks to Muhammad. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Read the defense perfectly on that possession.
Here's Dennis. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. First trip to the line for him here.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And one look at the box score will confirm that. He's been a completely different guy at the line this season. I mean, last year, you weren't sure what you were going to get when he got to the stripe. There's no way we could have expected such a huge increase in those free throw percentage numbers. They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Got it. Nice one there from LaVine.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
And so it's New York with it. It's a three-point game. Here's Porzingis, lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Here's LaVine, covered by Dennis. LaVine dishes to Pekovic. That's tipped, and they'll keep possession. The Knicks have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Here's Dennis. Hits the three-point bomb. Jay's got it, got 6.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Here's LaVine. He's covered by Dennis. 1:57 left in the first. Passes it to LaVine. 5 to shoot. Takes the 13-footer, and he gets that one to go off the front iron. LaVine's got his second bucket.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on.
LaVine work.
And now a look at the point guards who have been taking matters into their own hands this past month. Top scorers at their position. Freak is second.
And this is a group of guys who have that uncanny knack to simply score and put points up while they find ways to get the rest of the team involved. Really the complete package.
And to me, that's what makes them so special. I mean, they don't have one way to punish you offensively. They've got several. You want your point guard to be the most versatile player on the squad, and these guys are.
Bucket.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. The Timberwolves trail.
Rubio in the game.
And here's Rubio. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production.
Look at that smothering defense. They didn't know what
Over
to
to
do.
the left wing. Dennis, covered by Wiggins. Dennis passes to Thomas. And he gets the bucket. 109 left to play in the first. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
I was able to talk with Kurt Rambis for a moment. He told me that he's looking forward to this matchup. Their first look at this team so far this season. He said they'll look to play up defensively. As usual, their length and shot blocking a great deterrent inside. Kevin?
Thank you very much, Doris. So it's mainly about defense for them early on.
And it won't just be early. I mean, it'll be about D all game long.
Yeah, and he made that point very clearly and emphatically to Doris and his players. I think we're going to see an intense defensive performance today.
Now, here's Rubio. Following the miss by Freak, and Wiggins throws it down.
How can you describe an alley-oop that far away? I mean, wow.
There's not much you can say.
I tell you what, that was Hail to Mary, guys. It was a long bomb.
Dennis passes to O'Quinn from 12 feet out. It's tipped.
That didn't count, right?
Feeds to Rubio.
Another one in the game, nigga.
The dish now to Ross. 11 feet away, and it's off the back rim. No good. Thomas, it's a wide open look, and no good trying to get that one. 1 point. And we heard from John Henson before the game, a player on the rise. He feels he still has a lot to prove.
Defensively, offensively, I think I'm better offensively than people give me credit for, and I'm stronger than I look. And that's something that I'm trying to prove this year, as I've been proving the last 3 or 4, so it's going to be fun.
Well, it sounds like he still feels like he has something to prove, Greg, but Seems to me he's already known for being that kind of guy.
It's a great point. Anybody who plays against him knows he looks plenty strong when you're banging with him. But if he needs to push and motivate himself by playing with a chip on his shoulder, well, a lot of guys have gone a long, long way in this league using that method.
Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
They've won the effort battle, and that's allowed them to control the backcourt.
And it's been gang rebounds. I mean, everybody has done a great job boxing out for him, and it's showing up on the stat sheet.
Dennis, he's in at point guard. Kyle O'Quinn out there with Thomas. And it's Udrich. And it's Anthony in at the small forward position. There, the group in New York will start the second one.
I knew you were going to say something about
he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Towns sets the pick for Rubio. Off target with his three. Knicks trail by 3. Dennis passes to Thomas. Deep 2 from Anthony. And the Knicks miss again.
Come on, Melo.
Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Kicks it to Levine. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by New York. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it.
That's one thing I don't like about 2K sometimes. You saw the pump fake just by simple tapping, and I'll try to actually put up something.
There's the screen. Here's Rubio. Anthony with the block. And here's the fast break leading the way. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And guys, mark that play right there, because that could be the one that leads to a surge to break this thing wide open.
Different look for New York. Mozgov, he's checked in for Kyle O'Quinn. And so it's a close game as we wrap up.
Well, Ricky, what if...
Fucking game. Yeah, complaining to the coach. Can't be having me out the game that long.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. We've seen Aaron Aflalo really having a great game.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
And, you know, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had, guys. I mean, he can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
On the court for Minnesota, Anthony Towns and Pekovic are up front. Ahmed is out there with Levine, and it's Wiggins in at the small forward. There's a screen. Dennis passes to Porzingis, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Porzingis has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Levine kicks to Towns, and he goes in for the dunk.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Oh, my way.
And you talk about momentum. That sort of action delivers a type of energy to your team that you just can't quantify.
You know what? I'm going to quantify it right now, Clark. And this is a close game, and that was something special.
And really, in a game, you guys, in a game like this, though, when you have a chance to send a message, do. And boy, did he ever on that play.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. Minnesota shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. No good on the second free throw. Knicks trail by 4. Anthony off a pick from Dennis. Anthony, the pass to Dennis. He feeds it to Afflalo to the inside. Here's Porzingis. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. The Knicks have converted 4 of 7 free throws on the night.
And looking at the numbers this season, they're shooting a robust 82% from the line. That's about as good as it gets.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on. We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Jang, he's checked in for Towns. And it's tied up with that one.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Levine dishes to Wiggins. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That one's on Anthony.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Timberwolves gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight. Minnesota making a switch here. Henson's checked in. Good on the second free throw.
Yeah, that's a big miss right there. Now only a 1-point lead.
Set a screen.
Anthony left side for the lead, and the Knicks miss again.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's Muhammad, and there's the foul. It's on Aaron Afflalo.
That foul gives him 4, so he's got to settle down a bit.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And Muhammad kicks to Henson. Jang a screen. To the paint. It's stolen by Anthony.
And he was camped in just the right spot to swipe that pass away down low.
All alone. And he connects with the jumper. Anthony's got his second basket of the game.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Pass to Henson, and there's the feed to Wiggins. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Here's Porzingis. He's got 10. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Timothy Mozgov. That is his first foul of the game.
You know, right call. Gave the officials no choice there. I mean, they've got to make that call over the back.
Yeah, I mean, he went chest first into the man in front of him. My goodness, I'm not an official, and I could have gotten that one right.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Lance Thomas comes in for Porzingis. And it's Ben McLemore in for Aaron Afflalo.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
No good from Dennis. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Got a hand on it. New York trailing. Outside Anthony. And there's the pass to Dennis. There's a good screen. Outside Anthony. Clock at 6. Over to the wing. McLemore inside the line. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got his 3rd assist on the night. But this game has a lot of character here in the 3rd period.
Yeah, you know what, guys? I love seeing this type of action. A competitive, compelling matchup. A lot of lead changes here so far.
Yeah, 6 already. Intensity is the theme for this one.
Dennis, covered by Rubio. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Knicks.
Boy, they're hounding, harassing.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Dennis in at point guard. Anthony is out there with Thomas. Then it's Ben McLemore. And it's Porzingis in at the 5. That's the 5 for New York right now.
Time up.
Rubio kicks to Ross. To the wing on the left. Dennis, covered by Rubio. And that one's good. And that's 11 points for Freak.
And that's the kind of move that will always pay off, even against tight defense like he was facing on that possession.
Now, here's Rubio. He's covered by Dennis. Wiggins passes to Towns. Back to Wiggins.
Come on, man.
And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
The Knicks leading by 5.
Nakamura.
Dennis, covered by Rubio.
No way.
Porzingis passes to Dennis. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
A little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead.
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
There's the pick. Here's Rubio. Off the mark and a bad shot there.
Well, he's building a house with those bricks. I mean, one reason is he keeps trying
to
force it up when he's defended well.
Move
the ball, share the sugar. All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
And a foul. Called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
So for the Knicks, Mozgov comes in for Thomas. And it's a Flalo in for Ben McLemore. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Pekovic is checked in.
Let's go, Knicks!
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Dennis passes to Porzingis to the inside. Here's Mozgov. The 9-footer's on the mark. Mozgov's got the lead up to 7 now for the Knicks. The Timberwolves shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Up top, Rubio. He's covered by Dennis. Here's Levine. He dishes it to Towns. Mozgov with the steal. 3-on-3. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Rubio. Tipped away. Here's Dennis. The shot, no good. And Minnesota now the other way. After this one, they're off to Philadelphia to take on the 76ers. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. And the wide open shot from Pekovic. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got his 5th assist in this one. Dennis, covered by Rubio. Shot's good from Dennis.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
And Rubio kicks to Pekovic. Rebounded by Anthony. The Knicks leading by 7. Dennis, covered by Wiggins. Dennis, Wiggins with the block, and he gets it back. This is to Mozgov.
Come on, Mozgov. I mixed the shot at him. You couldn't finish that.
Wiggins has got his 3rd rebound on the night. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence. Terrific assist that time by Rubio.
Muhammad, he's checked in for Minnesota. Follow the pass to Dennis, and that one's good. Jay's got 8 points here in this quarter.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hey, guys, well, Kurt Rambis had some advice for the team in that last break. He said, guys, for a team with our firepower, we're playing way too tight. We need to push the ball up the floor, get out in transition, and get those easy baskets. We can do this.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
He kicks it to Mozgov. Dennis, covered by Rubio. Dennis passes to Mozgov.
Come on, Mozgov.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Pekovic.
Set the screen so I can come off it. Set the screen. Set the screen. Set the screen.
1:29 left here in the fourth quarter. 2 on the clock.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys. But as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
And Rubio kicks to Muhammad. Good work defensively by Anthony. The Knicks leading by 5. Here's Dennis. And the shot is good. James Gaddick's got 10 points in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Rubio. Here's Pekovic. And there's the whistle. Foul hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
First free throw is good, and that trims the lead to 6. Good on both.
Looking at the game Pekovic has been having, he has 8 points, and he's managed to get 4 of his points by way of the free throw line.
And Clark, that might not make the highlight reel, but those are important points nonetheless.
Hey.
Dennis, covered by Rubio. Pass to Dennis. Here's Porzingis. Clock at 4. A follow the pass to Dennis. Stolen by Rubio. On the wing, Wiggins. Lots of room. It's in.
What a Wiggins so wide open.
To bring him to within 3.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Outside Anthony to the inside. Mozgov passes to Dennis. Back to Mozgov.
Get him on that one. He ain't trying to score.
Great D that time from Pekovic.
Oh, tight defense being played right there. Got right up on him and forced the miss.
Textbook work. Close enough to bother the shot. Good challenge, but disciplined enough to avoid too much contact.
He had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game
some of my free throws all of a
are a
sudden?
lot different
It's just
than
super low.
early game free throws in terms of making them.
No luck that
What
time
the
either.
fuck is going on with my free throws? Holy shit. What the fuck?
And a chance here to send it to overtime.
Got to see the 3 and be the 3 if that's going to happen.
So a close game sees New York take this one.
I feel like they maybe have a slump in my free throws. Let's just say 69%. My free throws normally at 82 at least. Right?
The 2K Sports post-game show.
That was, whew, fuego.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan
I think it's
freak.
default.
The fourth quarter was all him. It was like he couldn't miss, and it was just one basket after another. And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoy.
Seems like it takes forever to level them up. Hello? Huh? 4:45. I don't care. There's a Hooters by you? There's a Hooters by you? Oh, it don't matter to me. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I remember it now. Yeah, I remember where it is now. It doesn't matter to me. What time you want to go? Okay. No, she'll be alright because we're gonna she's gonna stop by Eric's house because it's their daughter's birthday, and it's Eric's daughter's birthday, and he's grilling, so she's gonna stop over there after she gets off. So am I meeting you at your house, or am I meeting you at whatchamacallit? Oh. Okay. I'll see you in a little bit then.
It's what I does. I get money 8 day I does. It's how I ride. Black flag on the left too. Ride you better.
That's step floater.
Like shine that's on my neck. I'm big like Diddy. I'm with it. Cali we did it. Biggie in my city. Please no fit it. Hit them too. The brother get stupid. Money that come running like water. Money so hot. Miami on fire. Better be. Might get on the porch of you for.
I'll have a game right after that.
And of course, give you a chance at BC and 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now. Today on 2K TV postseason, the road to the finals tournament we've all been waiting for is this weekend, and we have all the latest.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Charlotte Hornets going up against the New York Knicks. A good roll continuing right now for the Knicks. They come into this game having won 3 straight, looking to make it 4. We'll see if they can get it done. And before we tip off, I just need to ask Shaq, when you think back to great teammates, what are the qualities that make a great teammate?
Well, you want to play the guys who care as much about the game as you do, a guy who puts the team first, a guy who gets you involved, a guy who has the same dreams and aspirations that you have about the game.
Well, that name sounds like Kobe Bryant to me that you were talking about, but I always look for guys who could push me. I mean, and I could push them at the same time, where we could work together. I mean, it's a family, the basketball team, you playing for 82 games. You need somebody that's going to be in your corner.
Wouldn't you like to push Kenny?
Push him out the set.
Yeah, that's what I was getting
As long
at.
as I could push you back.
You may not be able to. Kevin Harlan, take it away, kid.
It's an Eastern Conference matchup as the New York Knicks come into town in this one. 2K Sports is proud to present NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan to call the game with our analysts Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And back in Charlotte following the road trip, it's the Hornets back on their home floor. These are the games that challenge you. Guys, they will have their work certainly cut out for them, but they believe they can come away with a win.
And you know, for the Hornets, they've basically lived up to the expectations so far this season, and that's not really good news for their fan base because those expectations only had them on the brink of the playoffs.
Yeah, which is exactly where they are right now. It's not too late for them to make that kind of emphatic late push.
Set a pick.
It turns the season from average to excellent, though.
And now the New York Knicks starters. Dennis, he's in at point guard. Anthony is out there with Porzingis. Then there's Afflalo, and it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. Dennis passes to Afflalo. Shot clock at 6. Puts it up. Shot is off. And it's the Hornets taking it the other way. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Nothing went well offensively on this night for them. They were just completely disjointed.
Yeah, you could call it the 3 Ds. Disjointed, disorganized, discombobulated, or whatever else you wanted to use to describe that would be appropriate.
And it's Walker penetrating. Now here's Lamb. He's guarded by Afflalo. Hansborough, that's good.
His eyes were wide open there, guys. Excellent vision to see they had an open shot outside and get it there.
Here's Dennis. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And I tell you what, anytime you get those easy ones, that basket starts to get bigger.
Now here's Lamb. He's guarded by Afflalo. Lamb with the ball. Stats on him, he's averaging 9 points a game. Lopez with the block. Anthony down low, defended by Batum. And Afflalo kicks to Anthony. New York moving the ball around. Offensive rebound for Porzingis. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Walker dishes to Lamb. Jefferson against Lopez. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep, Walker. It's rebounded by New York. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
You just have to admire the versatility they were able to display offensively.
Scoring came from every direction, all over the place. I mean, if one approach didn't work for them, they found another one that did. Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today.
Now here's Jefferson. 8 points his last outing. Shots good by Walker.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Dennis passes to Afflalo. And again, it's New York. Aaron Afflalo. The Hornets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Pass to Jefferson. Hansborough up top. Lopez against Jefferson. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
And I like the fact, guys, that those numbers have gone up since last season. I mean, he said free throw shooting was an area he was looking to improve, and he has.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Kaminsky, he's checked in for Hansborough. Kid Gilchrist comes in for Nicholas Batum. Jeremy Lin, he's checked in for Lamb. And it's Livingston in for Walker. Here's Jefferson following the basket by Freak. And there's Al Jefferson on the assist by Kaminsky. Jefferson's got his first bucket of the night. The Knicks with the lead. Here's Dennis. Whoa!
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. Just 4 to shoot. Tries it from 19. Kid Gilchrist, no luck.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
And here we go with Lynn. Nobody back. That's good.
Great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and trigger the fast break.
And now just a one-possession game thanks to that quick hitter. Outstanding play in the open court.
Patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds, which equal to transition points. Make the defense move, and let's pass up a good shot.
Charlotte making a switch. Bargnani's checked in, and a switcher also.
I think they can go to Jefferson. They probably go to him all day. I don't know if they're going to answer for it.
Here's Walker. He's coming off a 10-point game against Cleveland. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And Charlotte looking at who they've got. Jeremy Lin is out there with Kemba Walker. Then it's Kaminsky, then it's Bargnani, and it's Kid Gilchrist in at the 3 spot. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Timberwolves put on quite a show. He finished with 19 points, but also came away with 5 big rebounds. A performance like this is what we've come to expect during this great run of his. Will we get another one tonight, guys?
Doris, thank you. Well, guys, he made play after play in that game.
Let's see if he can keep it going tonight. I say he does. I'll bet he goes off again.
That's a pretty bold prediction there. I mean, he's going to have to be very, very strong to even come close to dittoing that performance.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
It's Anthony with the drive.
Got another.
Here's Mozgov. Lynn with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break.
Ooh, damn it, move out of my way.
And Walker kicks to Kid Gilchrist. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Boy, just an excellent assist. Nice work from Kemba Walker.
Dennis, guarded by Walker. The pass to Dennis. Out to Anthony. 6 to shoot.
Come on, Melo.
Again.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
I don't know how that one stayed out.
Walker dishes to Kid Gilchrist. They set the pick. The rebound by Dennis.
You know what? His finishing ability, not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force. And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
All right, Sarah, now entering the court for your viewing entertainment, the Hornets dance team. Make some noise!
The three-point game, such a big part of the NBA. Let's see the best teams at it. Number 1, the Knicks.
The threat of deep shooting makes everything easier.
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Al Jefferson, he's checked in for Kaminsky. Hansborough's come in for Bargnani. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Kid Gilchrist. And it's Lamb in there for Jeremy Lin. Then for the Knicks, Robin Lopez is checked in for Mozgov. And it's a Flalo in for Ben McLemore. Batum, good.
Batum just J.R. like that.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Anthony, the pass to Dennis. That one falls, coming off Anthony's feet. 10 points for Freak.
Carmelo Anthony showing you his passing skill there.
Outside, Walker. And it's Tiller. They get it back. The Knicks have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Here's Dennis. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
The Knicks shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. Stolen by Walker. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Tries it from 9. Got a piece of it, but they recover it. And Batum kicks to Lamb. Hansbrough is screen on a Afflalo. Lamb dishes to Hansbrough. Can't make good off the pick.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on him, they expect him to make it.
Here's Porzingis.
Good shot.
New York, no good that time either. The Hornet shooting is definitely lagging at the moment. They're just 30% in the second quarter. Walker with it. Now defended by Dennis. Outside Jefferson. At the top of the key, Hansbrough. Just 5 on the clock. Batum with the 3. It's rebounded by New York. Porzingis has got 3 rebounds now in this one. And it's Afflalo penetrating.
Come on, Afflalo.
He really bungled that.
He had the gap to start a shot.
Walker the pass to Lamb. Jefferson with it. He's picked up by Lopez.
What a terrible quarter.
Batum against Anthony. Here's Jefferson right through the D for the Lamb. And the Hornets lead by 2.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Maggetti's checked in. And the first half.
Well, guys, I'm here with Al Jefferson. And Al, what's the strategy been so far?
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far.
Some excellent numbers in this one for Jay. 10 points, and he hasn't forgotten to get his teammates involved either.
And he's conscious, I think, Clark, of good ball movement. It needs to be a part of their game plan throughout.
And New York, looking at who they've got.
Yeah,
Dennis
he does
in at point guard.
it.
Porzingis is out there with Anthony. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's Afflalo in at the 2. Now, here's Walker. Outside Jefferson. Back to Walker. Feeds it to Jefferson. And the foul on Carmelo.
I didn't know how about I didn't foul
That'll
him.
be his second foul of the game.
That was a stupid loose ball foul. Stupid. Come on.
And Lamb kicks to Walker. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
And so here is New York. The lead is 2. Here's Lopez. Got it. Good job in the low post. Lopez has got his second basket of the game.
He could have forced a tough inside shot, but made a terrific kick out to find the open jumper instead.
Come on, yes.
Left side, Walker.
What more do I got to do?
Lopez with the block.
Good job. Winning out foul.
Dennis guarded by Walker. Dennis passes to Lopez. 3-pointer. And Anthony with the basket on the assist from Lopez. Now it's a 7-point Knicks lead.
Nothing but money for them to start the half. They've made all 3 of their shot attempts.
And Walker kicks to Jefferson. Lamb dishes to Jefferson.
Those should be cookies. That thing can't dribble.
Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 5. That's a 2-pointer from Walker. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Dennis guarded by Walker. No good from Dennis.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Walker with it. Now guarded by Dennis. Jefferson, a screen on Lopez. Here's Lamb. Lopez with the block. And he's able to get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start the second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Bargnani is checked in for Charlotte. Jeremy Lin comes in for Jeremy Lamb. Now here's Afflalo. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game.
Don't do it like that.
Dennis, guarded by Walker. Here's Dennis. Misses off the left eye. Hornets have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. And it's Walker again missing.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Anthony with it. He's picked up by Walker from past the arc. Walker with the rebound.
How much
Charlotte
more open do I have to be to hit a shot?
They need this one. The basket good off the assist from Lynn. 6 points for Kemba Walker.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page. And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month.
That's the only thing about playing these games. When you work hard to get your character up.
And tremendous confidence and consistency at the foul line. He ranks among the top 15 in free throw percentage.
And you made note of it. I mean, his points per game average is unreal right now. Scoring whenever they need him to.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Kaminsky comes in for Jefferson. And it's Kid Gilchrist in for Nicholas Batum. No problems knocking that one down. Jay's got the lead up to 7 now for the Knicks.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Here's Udrih.
Oh, Udrih.
There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. Udrih has got 5 now.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
Now here's Kid Gilchrist. He's got 6. Here's the teardrop. The kick out to Walker. Walker missing again.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Here's Dennis, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Frank Kaminsky picks one up. The Knicks have missed both of their free throws tonight. 0 for 2 so far. And he can't get the first one. And the Hornets making a change here. Maggotti's checked in. Ben McLemore, he's checked in for the Knicks. He hits the second from the line.
Struggling from the free throw line.
We've got 1:23 left in the third quarter. There's the steal. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Jay. Hornets trail by 11. Tyler Hansbrough out there with Batum. Then it's Jeremy Lamb. And there's Kemba Walker. And it's Jefferson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. The Hornets shooting about 42% so far.
Good defense. I'll take that.
From 13 feet, it goes down.
And sometimes you just can't get around your defender there. You got to hit him with that high top fade.
Dennis passes to Lopez, and that one's good.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Now here's Lamb. Outside Jefferson. The dish to Walker. 5 on the clock. Lets a floater go. Rebounded by Dennis. Jay's got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the middle. Here's Jefferson. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
And the first one drops.
At the line for your Hornets, shooting 2, Al Jefferson.
He's off on the second. The Knicks leading by 14. Dennis guarded by Walker. Dennis passes to Afflalo. Shoots from 12. That one off the back iron and out. And so here's Charlotte. Batum attacking. Up top, Walker. Fires for three, and that is good.
He is pouring it on in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break.
The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Follow the pass to Dennis. He feeds it to Lopez. Can't cash in from close range.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
And Batum kicks to Jefferson. Down low, here's Walker. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. New York's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three-ball here.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
Here's Jefferson. Aaron Aflalo picking up that last basket. Charlotte moving it around. That drops. And that's 11 points for Al Jefferson.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Dennis. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
I've really appreciated their activity in the post today. I mean, their movement down low has been great.
Oh, that's right on the money. They've generated a lot of easy opportunities on the inside.
Now, here's Walker. Jefferson down low. The tray. Again, the miss by Walker.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Anthony, the pass to Dennis. Back to Anthony. Launches it. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Lamb's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Walker. Excellent D there from Aflalo.
Not a quarter to remember as far as his offense is concerned.
Yeah, you know, he's not making any kind of impact for them at that end of the court right now.
Now here's Aflalo. Traps in the tray. And the Knicks lead by 16.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
On the defensive end, I want some.
Big Gilchrist is checked in for the Hornets. And New York with a change here, too. Mozgov's checked in. For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. And Walker kicks to Lamb. Pass to Kid Gilchrist. To the paint. Dishes it to Lamb.
Bullshit.
4 on the shot clock. Hands the shot with nobody near him. The Knicks leading by 14. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Boy, the prettiest play in basketball to me. Execute it to perfection.
I don't think you're going to get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
No doubt about it, unless you're the donkey. Because if you're the dunker, it's great. I don't necessarily appreciate somebody slamming one on the top of my head.
Well, you got to get out from under the hoop if you want to stay away, if you want to stay out of the poster.
For New York, they've gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Pass to Dennis. Back to Anthony.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for New York.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the other team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, you know what, Kevin? It's got to be frustrating to shoot so poorly when the other team is on fire.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year.
And they've really had a dominant run of games against this opponent this year. They played them 3 times and won every one.
Well, once they'd taken the first 2 from them, you could just sense how this one was going to go.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Jay. And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
And the Knicks with possession here. After Jeremy Lamb's miss. That's good.
Didn't take their time in wrapping this game up. They came out with a sense of urgency.
Nice ending spurt to polish it off. Once they had them on the ropes, they started throwing haymakers at them.
Coach.
The whole knockout blow.
The three-pointer, no good. And here are the Knicks. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Here's Dennis.
Damn.
And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
And the fans already heading for the exits, clearly not pleased with the way things turned out today.
Well, Greg, this was a well-deserved win. I mean, they came into this building and acted like it was their home turf.
So no problem for New York as they get the...
No problems there, homie. Game for the devil again.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our freak.
I think his efficiency from the field was the biggest factor in this win. He made over 60% of his shots. I don't care if you're playing one-on-one.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal.
I think I am Vince Carter.
You're always gonna have people who don't believe.
All right, I'm about to make dunks.
You know, and that's probably more so because they haven't figured out how to be good. You know,
I'm making dunks.
You know, that's just what it is. You know, every level you reach, you're gonna come against.
There goes another dunks.
And you have to combat those obstacles in order to move forward. It's almost like playing a video game. You know what I mean? And then the prize is your sanity. Word.
Yeah. Player upgrades. No. Ace Hood. Is it signature styles? Nope. Is it NBA animations? Dunks, yeah. Dunks. Oh, I'm not gonna unlock these yet. I'm trying to do all that shit. I'm about to buy no more. Not right now. Let's see what they look like. Ah, okay. Okay. Look at that Musty Rabbit buckets, man. 360 dunk. Let's see. Let me see if I own the 360 dunk. Baseline with no reverse clutch. I don't want that though. Yeah, my dude's dunk's not high enough to make a 360. Anyway, I'm out. I don't know all these other people in here, but appreciate y'all watching my stream.